828,000 e-commerce businesses failed last year. That's just in 5 markets. I spent over 126 hours to study 847 failed e-commerce stores. Found 9 deadly mistakes in every single case. 73% of them made the same mistake in their first 90 days. If you're making this mistake right now, you have 30 days to fix it, or you'll join them. Your product isn't as unique as you think. Here's the brutal truth I learned after losing $47,000 in my first 6 months. Your customers don't care about your amazing formula. They don't care about your patented processes. They don't care about your years of research. They care about one thing. How does this solve my problem? Stop the video right now. Go to your product page. Count how many times you say we or our. Now count how many times you say you or yours. If the first number is bigger than the second number, you're definitely hemorrhaging money. The Vitamin Shop was obsessed about technical specifications. They had detailed product descriptions with manufacturing processes, extensive documentation about ingredient sourcing, bioavailability studies, and clinical research. They were so proud of these features. Their conversion rate was 0.4%, 40 cents for every 100 visitors. Here's what we changed in exactly 23 minutes. Instead of scientifically formulated with optimal bioavailability, we wrote fall asleep in under 15 minutes tonight. Conversion rate jumped to 2.7%. Same product, same traffic, same price. Different messaging focused on them, not us. That change alone was worth $67,000 in month 1. Features tell. Benefits sells. Stop talking about yourself. Start talking about their results. Conversion rate is a terrible metric. This next mistake is costing you thousands every single month. And 91% of store owners don't even know it. You're obsessing over conversion rate, but conversion rate is destroying your business. Here's what I mean. Imagine a room with 50 NBA basketball players and 50 hobbits from the Lord of the Rings. The average height of the room is 5'7", but nobody in that room is 5'7". That's exactly what conversion rate does. It gives you a meaningless average while your real money walks out the back door. Here's the counterintuitive truth that changed everything. I stopped tracking conversion rate completely and started tracking what I call session value. Here's how it works. Take your total revenue for the week, for the month, for the year. Divide that number by total sessions for the week, for the month, for the year. That number tells you exactly how much each visitor is worth. Let's say that number is $3.47. If you get 1,000 more visitors to your site this week, you'll make an extra $3,470 more. That's actionable data. Conversion rate, on the other hand, tells you nothing. Session value tells you exactly where to invest your money. Globetrotter, a luxury luggage company, used this technique exactly. Their Google ad session value was $4.12. Their Facebook ad session was 93 cents. Can you guess where they moved their budget? Revenue increased 333% in 30 days. Same products, same audience. Better budget allocation based on session value. Stop measuring conversion rate. Start measuring session value. Mobile optimization is survival. Here's the mistake that will sound crazy, but it's costing you 57% of your sales. 80% of your traffic is mobile, but you're optimizing for desktop. This is like preparing for a basketball game, then showing up to play tennis. You're solving the wrong problem. Ever wonder why people are abandoning their carts on your site? It's not because they don't want your product. It's because your checkout process sucks on mobile. Nobody wants to type in their credit card on mobile, all 16 digits, plus the expiration date, plus the security code, plus their billing address, plus their shipping address. Yourself would never do this. So why do you expect your customers to do it? Here's what changed changed everything for all of my clients. Add Apple Pay to your product pages. Add Google Pay to your product pages. Make checkout happen in 3 steps. Face ID, confirm, done. That's it. Those are the 3 steps. Ashley Stewart added Apple Pay to their product pages. Mobile conversion jumped from 0.2% to 2.9%. That's a 14x improvement, worth $2.3 million in first year. Same traffic, same product, same price. Just easier checkout. Mobile first isn't just a trend now. It's your business survival. Site speed kills sales. Stop the video and do this right now. Your site is too slow, and that's killing your sales. Consumer attention span in 2025 is 1.7 seconds. That's how long you have to grab them. If your site takes longer than that to load, they're gone. Go to gtmetrics.com. Type in your website URL. Hit analyze. If you are getting anything below a B, as in boy, you're losing money. Every second above 2 seconds, you're losing 11% of your site visitors. Every customer you lose, that's lost revenue. I recently audited a supplement store doing about $400,000 per year. Get this, their homepage took 17 seconds to load on mobile. 17 seconds! That's like asking someone to hold their breath underwater while you count to 17. Nobody is waiting that long. Here's what happened when we optimized their site speed. Load time dropped from 17 seconds down to 1.4 seconds. Bounce rate dropped from 78% down to 31%. More people stayed and more people bought. Revenue jumped from $400,000 per year to $900,000 per year in 4 months. Same products, same ads, same everything. Just faster loading. Speed isn't just nice to have. It's the difference between profit and loss. Now I covered a lot of ground here. You must be thinking to yourself, how do I actually implement all this stuff? The thing is, I've documented this entire framework in a book called Rapid 2X Protocol. It's the same exact system that I've generated over $1 billion in revenue over 25 years. And right now, it's completely free. Just go to growthbysabir.com, scroll down, and grab your copy. This book covers the complete Rapid 2X framework, including everything we're talking about in this video, plus the step-by-step implementation guide. I normally share this framework in my premium Rapid 2X program for my paying clients, but I'm testing making it available to the public. Go get it now at growthbysabir.com, link in the description. One-hit wonder business. Here's the hidden problem that's bleeding your business dry. You're running a one-hit wonder business, and you don't even know it. Remember Macarena? Remember Gangnam Style? One big hit, then nothing. That's exactly what's happening with your customers. Here's the terrifying test that will wake you up. Go to your Shopify admin right now. Click on customers, click on segments, and create a segment for customers who bought exactly equal to 1 time from you. Just once, never again. Now create another segment of all customers. Number of orders greater or equal to 1. Divide the first number by the second number. I guarantee that number is 73% or more. Nearly 3 out of 4 customers you have buy only once and disappear forever. You're paying Facebook and Google to acquire these customers. Then you're letting them walk away. It's like filling a bathtub while the drain is left wide open. Most of the water just pours out. Here's what changed for Oram Brothers. They were stuck at $1.5 million for 3 years, taking out business loans to pay rent, maxing credit cards out to buy inventory. They were 30 days away from insolvency. We implemented their retention system in only 11 days. 7 email welcome series for new customers. 3 email for cart abandonment series. Win back campaign for 90-day lapsed customers. First email sent immediately upon purchase. 67% open rate. Final email sent on day 14. 42% open rate with 31% click rate. They went from $1.5 million to $3 million in year 1. Same traffic, same products, just better retention. They went from losing money to making 43% profit. Paid off loans and the credit cards. Customer retention isn't just nice to have. It's the difference between bankruptcy and millions in profits. Pricing fear is irrational. This will contradict everything you know about pricing. You are afraid of raising your prices, and that fear is killing your profit. I see this everywhere. Business owners scared to charge what they're worth. Scared customers will leave. But here's actually what happens when you raise your prices. You lose cheap customers. You keep profitable customers. And you make more money. Lions Leather was terrified to increase their prices. Founded by Lisa Denon with a passion for handcrafted leather goods. She was competing with mass-produced alternatives. While her handmade leather goods took hours to make. She was in that $250K to $1 million range, struggling to grow and learning. She had knowledge gaps. Here's what happened in the first 6 weeks of the Rapid 2X program. We raised her prices strategically, focused on the value of the handcrafted quality. She saw 1,400% growth in the first 6 weeks and continued growing throughout the year. Now she's growing year over year at 48%, even after that massive initial growth. Same products, same craftsmanship, just confident pricing that reflected true value. Globetrotter sells luxury luggage. Their lowest price is $1,700 for a luggage. Their most expensive set is over $25,000. They don't compete on price. They compete on value. And they saw a 333% increase by focusing on value, not products. Your pricing fear is irrational. If your product solves real problems, people will pay for it. If your product does not solve real problems, then lower prices will not help. Cheap customers are expensive customers. They complain more, returns more, and refer less. Charge what you're worth. Systems beat hustle. Here's the lesson that took me to billions over my career. Systems beat hustle every single time. When I started grinding harder, what I thought was the answer. Work 18 hours a day, check every email personally, approve every purchase order, hustle, hustle, hustle. But hustle without systems is like driving blindfolded. You might go fast, but you will definitely crash eventually. TheVitaminShop.com was bankrupt when I took over. $8 to $10 million when they hit bankruptcy. 40% gross margin, couldn't pay suppliers. Here's what I did differently. I built systems for everything. Systems for customer segmentation. Systems for inventory management. Systems for email marketing. Systems for data tracking. Every Monday morning at 9:30 a.m. I had all my numbers from the prior week. Email open rates, click-through rates, conversion rates, session value by traffic source, inventory turnover by product, customer lifetime value by segment. No guessing, definitely no hoping, just the facts. We grew from $8 million bankrupt brand to $52 million. Improved gross margin from 40% to 68%. Not because I worked harder, because I worked smarter. Systems create predictable results. Hustle creates unpredictable exhaustion. Customer service is marketing. Pause the video if you're not ready for the next truth. Customer service is your most powerful marketing weapon. Most people think customer service is a cost center, something you have to do that doesn't make any money. That's completely backwards. Great customer service is your secret weapon. It's what turns customers into super fans. And super fans are worth their weight in gold. Here's what I learned from Tony Hsieh at Zappos. He made returns ridiculously easy. Free shipping both ways. Keep what fits, return what doesn't. 365-day return policy. No questions asked. People thought he was insane. You'll lose money on returns. Here's actually what happened. Customers became fanatics. They told their friends about this amazing service. Word of mouth marketing exploded. Zappos hit $1 billion in revenue because they made returns easy, not hard. Every customer interaction is a marketing opportunity. Someone complains about a missing button, you could argue and fight, or you could send them 2 replacement shirts with a handwritten note, which creates a customer for life, which gets posted on social media, which drives more referrals. I had a supplement client with the exact same situation. Customers complained about a damaged bottle worth $12. Instead of replacing 1 bottle, they sent a 3-month supply. Cost them $36. That customer bought more than $800, and get this, and referred 11 new customers, worth over $3,000 total. $36 investment, $3,000 return. That's 8,000% ROI. Great customer service isn't expensive. Bad customer service is expensive. Inventory management makes or breaks millions. Here's the unsexy topic that makes or breaks millions. Inventory management. That sounds boring, but bad inventory management has killed more businesses than bad marketing. Too much inventory means cash trapped in boxes. Cash that's not working for you. Too little inventory means lost sales. Customers who wanted to buy but couldn't. It's like Goldilocks and the Three Bears. You need inventory that's just right. I've seen 7-figure businesses collapse overnight because of bad inventory decisions. Excess inventory collecting dust in warehouses, taking up space that costs $3 on average per square footage in the warehouse monthly. Money that could have bought more traffic or better customer service or better product development. Here's what most people don't understand. Inventory ages like milk. The longer it sits, the less valuable it becomes. Spring clothes in winter are worthless. Halloween costumes in January are junk. Ashley Stewart was doing $3 million when I started with them. Poor inventory management was suffocating cash flow. 18 months of dead inventory worth $2.7 million. Sitting in warehouses, paying storage fees, not generating revenue. We implemented inventory aging reports, tracked every SKU by days on hand, created liquidation strategies for slow movers, improved forecasting to prevent overbuying. They hit $30 million in revenue with positive cash flow. Same customers, same market. Just smarter inventory management. Now in this video, I wanted to give advice to people who are in the same boat right now that I was 25 years ago. But that's the thing, it was just advice. If you're serious about this and you actually want to get started in e-commerce, you'll need an actual plan. Which is why in the next video, I go through 3 main steps of building an e-commerce brand. It doesn't matter if you're a complete beginner, more intermediate, or even if you are already seeing more success with your e-com store. I guarantee you'll find value out of that video. Before you watch the next video, make sure you have grabbed the Rapid 2X protocol book. You'll need to understand the advanced strategies I'm about to share. I'll see you in the next one.